Good morning. Hello. Anybody awake? It's pretty early. It's like 9:30 here. This one might be a doozy. So I'm going to apologize in advance. Hey, Narnie. Good morning. How are you? Hey, Bailey Vexed. How are you, hon? Hey, Clancy. How are you today? Oh my gosh, it's early. Yeah, Bailey, I'm pretty meh too. Hi, Jay. How are you? Hey, Cat Kinsey. What an interesting 48 hours it's been around YouTube. I'm telling you, it's crazy. Rachella, how are you? Eric, how are you doing, darling? Man, I'm telling you what, YouTube is full of a bunch of nosy assholes, mean assholes. And I don't really like to say hurtful and mean things that, go below the belt, but I think today's going to be an exception. Good morning, Soul Salty Tea. How are you? I don't even know how to start this. And I don't even understand why this is even a topic that people are talking about. Like, this is really personal and none of your business. So I'm kind of shocked. You got Brian over there talking about, well, I think Sarah relapsed, blah, blah, blah. And then I try to give words of encouragement over on Amanda Lynn's channel, and just, I said big hugs. And then I've got Laura's geriatric community coming after me, telling me, how much of a loser I am because I relapsed. Good morning, Ripash. How are you? Hey, Shauna. How are you, darling? I mean, this is crazy to me. Like, all of us over here, we're talked about like we're dogs and, we're peasants. Laura said that yesterday. She called all of us peasants as if she's got like some kind of crown, like she's higher than us, like she's above us, like she's more worthy. Are you kidding me right now? Are you kidding me right now? Like, her little groupies came over in a chat and dogged me for relapsing, right? What if I would have been hmm, what if I'd have been really fragile, you know? This is like huge entertainment for some people and it blows my mind. Like, I've never relapsed like this. So, you've got assholes that will come and tear you apart if they catch wind of it and say the most mean things imaginable. And I'm sitting here like, wow, you people really are trash. Laura praises all of her people, how they're such wonderful people, how, they are so far above us, because all of us are only welfare fat trash, right, Laura? And how we have nothing, and how all of her Patreons are lawyers and professionals. No, Laura, you've got quite the following. honestly. You've got a bunch of assholes, geriatric old women that have nothing better to do than to tear people down. That's what you've got over there. You've got a lot of bitter old women that have nothing better to do with their time. So they bully people online. I've never met somebody so arrogant in my life, ever. You shame people, Laura, that does not bow down to you. And the reason I'm even mentioning you this morning, yeah, I'm probably all over the place, but I'm freaking mad. You know, the, my personal business is none of y'all's business, you know. I only told a select few people, and I am not ashamed of a relapse. And I think that's the misconception. All these people are coming at me like, ha ha ha. And I'm an addict. What do you expect? It happens. I'm not going to sit there and dwell over it. It's not, there was this comment, and this was great. They was like, can you relate, Sarah? Can you relate to somebody standing in a corner shooting dope? And I'm sitting there and I'm thinking, that's not even how my relapse went, like at all. It had nothing to do with dope. It had to do with benzos. Okay? Like, and it happens. You pick yourself back up and you carry on. Yeah. Souls, you're absolutely right. That's why, Brandon and I kind of get into it sometimes because he'll say recovered. And I'm like, no, I don't think we're ever fully recovered. We're going to be dealing with this like the rest of our lives. And I got cocky. And that's exactly what happened. I got cocky and I haven't been going to meetings. I haven't been doing what I'm supposed to do. It happens. I don't think of myself any different. I don't think that I'm less than. It happens. I'm not going to make any excuses for it. I did it. I'm paying for it. And and Laura, you are the biggest piece of shit. You sit there and if anybody doesn't bow down to you, you tell them that they are trash. You tell them that they are druggies or this or that, or they're on welfare. How dare you? Do you realize what's going on in our country right now? Do you realize that people are losing their jobs? There's so many people that have filed for unemployment or for benefits and they can't get them because there's an abundance of people filing for this. So they're going without. And you're going to sit there on a live and make fun of people for, having to have the government's help. You're such a piece of shit. You are no better than anybody in this community. And I'm going to sit there and tell you that right now. You probably got your little $5 candle maker sitting there making candles in your bedroom while you're sitting on your big ass smoking cigarettes all the time, making fun of other people when your life is just as miserable. And you're going to sit there and, make fun of people's husbands. You're going to go after their husbands. Boy, shit, howdy, where's your fucking husband? Oh, that's right, you ain't got one. So if you're sitting there telling people that they need to, go on cam, bitch, I've been on camera. Everybody in this community has been on camera at least once or twice, okay? And if they don't feel like going on cam, that is their decision and that's their right not to. It is their channel. You can't sit there and kick somebody out of the community because they don't cam up. I have cammed up many a times. I'm not ashamed of what I look like. I might look a little rough in the mornings, but shit, it's the morning time. Of course I'm going to. At least my husband still loves me. How about that, bitch? Damn. Trisha, I'm glad you're here. Brian's trashing you. He's a good Christian, right? He is such a great Christian. He's over there making fun of people that may or may not have addiction problems, right? Or that may be in recovery. What kind of Christian will sit there and make fun of someone for being on Xanax? I'll wait. I'll sit here and wait. Good morning, Kim. Good morning, teacher's mom. Sorry. I should have put a big warning sign. This one might be a little, I might be a little feisty in this one. And I mean, it wasn't even, how do I word this? A lot of people did think that maybe something had happened to me, right? Like I might not have been all there, whatever. Yeah, I got a prescription. And that's the problem. When I get a prescription of something, especially if it's a benzodiazepine, it's going to not end well. And it didn't. I got cocky, you know? I don't care who you are. If you relapse, I'm not going to come and attack you for it. Thumperini, aka Marsha, sitting there calling all of us a bunch of druggies. Okay, you old geriatric bitch, why don't you just go stay over there? Stay in your lane. You don't like us, whatever. You don't need to come and tell us how we're a bunch of druggies. I'm so glad that you're so fucking perfect. I am so sick of people claiming to be such a great Christian, but in the same breath, drag people for an addiction that they may or may not have. And Laura's sitting over there, oh, everybody's bashing my candles. Yeah, because they suck. You're getting people in your little community to buy them because they believe in you. I can't knock them for that. Do you expect them to come back and say, no, Laura, I really didn't like them because they smelled like shit? No, they kiss your ass and tell you that they're great. Well, I've heard otherwise. I have never gone after your candles until today. You know why? Because I understand that it's your hustle. It's what you do. But I don't need your people coming at me saying, well, Laura and her luxurious candles. I could give a shit less about those fucking candles. I'm going to be quite honest with you. I don't care. No, Bailey, honey, I wouldn't take them either. If they were even for free, no thank you. I'll stick with my Yankee candles. And I like the smell of Yankee. You know, I don't actually buy the candles. I buy the oil diffusers because that's what I have around my house is a bunch of diffusers. And they have so many scented oils that are amazing. So, you know, and I've been shopping at Yankee Candle since I was probably 20. And so, you know, I'm going to stick with what I like. If people want to try something new and go for your janky ass shit, that's on them. I'll stick with what I got and with what I do. But don't you dare have your people come after me for a relapse. How all you motherfuckers found out, I'll never know. I don't even care. You guys come at me like I'm ashamed of it. No, it happens. It was my fault. But you don't need to sit there and try to drag me for it. How old are you fucking women? Don't you have any better sense? Don't you have any empathy for people? No, of course not. Because the people you're going after are on the opposite side, right? Because you guys want to do this side shit. Well, they're with Wendy and with Diane. Let's attack them. Everybody that has ever supported Diane or Wendy have been attacked viciously in the past few weeks, and it's disgusting. You grown-ass women talking the way you do just because they believed in somebody. Shame on you. That's all Laura ever does. She attacks people for their looks. She goes after their channels. She will go after them any way she possibly can. She's going after Amanda Lynn's husband. She's mentioned my husband how many times? That's not okay. Okay? That's not okay. And then she'll sit there and cry how people are going real life on her over her jank ass candles ripoff report or whatever. Nobody cares enough, Laura, about your janky ass candles. Nobody. Except those that are kissing your ass. Does anybody want to come up? I don't want to say something that I'm going to absolutely regret. I'm pissed off, and I think I have the right to be pissed off. I've never been talked to this way in my entire life. I've never been dragged this way in my entire life until I came to YouTube. And, I'm pretty thick skinned, but people know, that I have a big, huge soft spot for addiction and recovery. Holy shit. Ooh. I might be a little emotional because I know Brandon's at the store right now and he's probably listening. I love you, babe. Nobody ever feels good about a relapse. I do have some guilt because I let my husband down. I let myself down. I was doing good. I had like 6 years plus.
Hey, girl.
Hey, how are you?
I'm okay. Hey, I just want to say a quick message to Mr. St. John if he's out there. Brian, leave the girls alone. If you want to come after someone, come after me. Leave the girls alone. That's all I want to say. Hi, Sarah. Love you.
I love you, Ben. Thank you. Ben's good people. Thank you, Ben. I wish Brian would leave the girls alone. He was doing fine before all of this mess happened. He was doing his own thing. He was preaching his religion, right? And you know why he was doing that? Because Rel got a hold of him, shook him up a little bit. And so he stopped attacking women. Well, he's back to attacking women. He attacked Trisha. He's attacked me. He's gone real life on me. And even though people don't see it as going real life, he had my physical address and sent it in somewhere. Period. It's ridiculous. Like, nobody seems to care about the real life stuff anymore unless it happens to them. And that's when people start caring. It should never be okay. This is YouTube. All right? You don't need to have somebody's address. Hey, Casey. No, he threatens women all the time. That's what he's known for. And then if somebody claps back at him, he'll do like 50 videos. Oh, they're being so mean to me. No, you're an asshole. You're going to get a clap back if you keep fucking with people. That's just how it is. When I don't say really vicious, mean things. I don't go real life and do rip-off reports or anything like that on somebody's hustle or business. I could care less. Hey, Ash274, how are you? And I'm so tired of hearing Laura say that people are jealous of her. Jealous of what, Laura? Explain to us what you have. And I'm really getting sick of hearing you say that nobody can afford your candles. Nobody wants your candles. I'm pretty sure that I've accumulated more in life than you ever did. You might sit there and brag about your degrees, this and that. Let's all not forget that she's the fucking one that had her resume out saying how she's had over 1.4 billion views. We all dream, right? Hey, Batty Boop. How are you, darling? I wish that I could like pull it up on my computer. She had this jank ass resume that was found here on YouTube. Nobody went real life looking for it. You know, there's more people than just me that dislike you, Laura. Trust and believe that. Let me pull this up. I can't show it because my computer's shit. So I'm looking at it on I actually have it in my community page. You know, Laura and her media kit. All these views equaling up to 1.4 billion views. So funny. She was a producer in the nation at AT&T Wireless. A producer. Where's that proof at, Laura? Oh, and she was a keynote speaker at multiple music conferences throughout the United States. Gee, Laura, where's the video of that? Where's the proof of that? You would think somebody would have recorded that for everyone to see, right? That's something that you're putting out there to the public that we should all be so proud of. Hey, Mandy C. Keynote speaker, remind you. That's hysterical. A pioneer in creating marketing teams using the internet. Pioneer? Are you fucking kidding me right now? Maybe she did TED Talks. I'm just dumbfounded that, you know, she can sit there and make fun of everybody in the community that does not bow down to kiss her fucking dirty ass. And I'm just sitting here like, no, that's not what it is. You are on no pedestal, Laura. You're a 50-year-old woman that chain smokes, talks about Coke and Adderall. And that's another thing. Fuck you to the moon and back. You sit there and have Adderall mailed to you. And then you're going to talk about people being on welfare, being druggies or this or that. Fuck you. You ain't no better. Good morning, Miss Nomer. I'm sorry. Like, fair warning on this live. I'm fucking pissed. Like, I don't go at people the way that they've been coming at me lately. Well, I'm here to tell you that I'm going to clap back at your ass the same way you're clapping at me. I'm fucking done trying to be nice all the time. I'm done. Yes, fuck you to the moon. You know, I try to do unto others as I would want done unto me. And it doesn't work. Being nice is getting me nowhere. You know, it's accumulating more people to come after me because they think they can. Because they'll say, oh, well, Sarah's not going to say nothing or do anything. The fuck I'm not. I'm done now. Every time you come at me and attack me or my addiction or a relapse, I'm going to come after you full fucking tilt. I'm done being nice, man. Like, I'm just done. I'm done being judged on who I support. I'm done being judged off of what I do here online. I don't try to hurt anybody here. I damn sure don't tell people that they're stupid if they don't believe in something I believe in. You ignorant fuck. Let me also add, Laura, you need to lay off of Wendy. You are so obsessed, it's not even funny. When Wendy did that live with Chasing Truth, you were so mad that you wasn't being talked about. You came into Wendy's live and said, why are you so obsessed with me? Nobody was even talking about you, Laura. You wanted that attention so bad. You came into Wendy's knowing that you were going to get blocked, obviously. You crave attention. You have to be the center of attention at all times. You're disgusting. You're a puke. What did you expect? Nobody over there wanted anything to do with you. But then you sit there and say people are obsessed with you. It makes no sense. You contradict yourself. If you come into someone else's chat asking why they are obsessed with you, you might need to go back to bed and rethink and regroup, because it's you that's being obsessed. It's you that talks about Wendy every fucking live you do. And then you get mad when someone claps back at you. You're the one that sat there and said that you'll talk about whoever you want when you want. Guess what? People are going to talk about you whenever they want, anytime they want. And they have that right. When you talk shit about people, when you try to harm people, hurt their feelings, they're going to clap back. What do you expect? And you sit there and wonder why people go after your business. Well, shit, Jethro, there's your sign. Maybe if you wouldn't be so vicious to people, it wouldn't happen. You think? Hi, Narni. Oh, thank you, Narni. Welcome. Welcome. Good morning, Ems. How are you, darling? Casey always cracks me up. That mouth must be drier than the Mojave Desert, right? Adderall has those side effects, I heard. But I ain't gonna gossip. Good morning, Miss Nomer. I'm just tired of these people going live and talking so much shit about people and expecting, and they sit there like, well, they'll never clap back at me. Bullshit. Who are you? Who are you? Who do you think you are that you think you're some kind of like superior? You think you have superiority, right? And you think that, you know, if somebody claps back at you, oh, well, they're just a peasant. You are so ridiculous. Do you ever hear yourself, Laura? You're calling people peasants now. Wow. I mean, I'm the one that made fun of you for your fucking crown. I said the only kind of crown you can get is a fucking Burger King crown. That's the fucking truth. That's the only crown you will ever have is a Burger King crown. Wear it proud. Jay, you're absolutely right. We all do come from the same tree. We do. You know, there is none of us that are better. Just because somebody might have more money does not make them better. Hi, Miss Nomer. I love you dearly. Sorry about this live, and I'm sorry. I mean, I'm going to apologize because I do feel bad for calling these people geriatrics. Whatever, but it's true. These are old women that are viciously attacking people on their personal lives. What do you expect me to do? Sit there and take it, Thumperini, aka Marsha and Clan? And that's another thing. And I don't even fucking care who gets mad at me. If you're going to sit on a panel and dare somebody to show proof of anything you've done since 2018 or 19, boy, howdy. I got the proof, baby. You better not be so cocky up there, and you better leave me the fuck alone. Your ass is the one that's dropping people's information in a Discord. You forget about that, you stupid bitch. Yeah, she's an absolute, she is. She's a walking contradiction. Yep. And, you know, I understand that she's going to have followers and people that believe in her, but when you sit there and make comments about people's personal lives, when you sit there and you're so proud that you got somebody on something. I'm going to say this again. What if I'd have been really fragile after that relapse? What if I would have committed suicide from being bullied? It doesn't matter because it gave you a good laugh, right? It's funny to you, right? Why would you care? I really thought that people in this community might have had like a softer side when it comes to someone that's either relapsed or struggling with their addiction. I never thought people could be so cruel. And also, let me add that my little relapse that I did, it was like a slip, whatever. It was like 2 nights. It's not like I went on a binge. When I go on a binge, holy shit, you won't see me for 3 or 4 days. I'm so unbelievably grateful that didn't happen. I'm so unbelievably grateful for my husband because it could have got real ugly. Poor Brandon, I'm telling you, man, like he's had to put up with some shit over the years, and I'm grateful for him. I don't know why he puts up with me, honestly. I don't. There's times that, you know, I'll say something and I'll do something and I feel so bad because it probably hurt his feelings. And I am one of those people that, I'll say something and if I hurt your feelings, I'm going to feel like shit for it. That's why I don't go in comments and talk to people like trash because I don't want to hurt people's feelings. Yeah, Batty, he does love me. I got cocky, and I thought that, I thought that if my doctor gave me a med, I'd be able to handle it, right? Nope. 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 Anything benzos, I cannot even touch. I can't even say the name. I can't do shit because I know I'll relapse. And it's been 6 long years since I've relapsed from them fucking things. And now here I am starting over. But at least I'm here to start over. Relapses happen. I'm not ashamed of it. Yeah, it might have hit my pride a little, but that happens. At least I'm here to talk about it. At least it didn't kill me. That's why I have such a huge heart when it comes to people in recovery, because I know relapse can happen. And I knew that I'm no better than anybody else. I can relapse just like the guy down on the corner on 5th and Main. I've never had an ego about it. Well, I guess I kind of did have an ego if I thought that I could handle a prescription of benzos. Whatever. It happened. Thank you, Doodle. It happens. And you pick yourself back up and you move forward and you learn from your mistakes. If you think that you can come and bully me over this, it's not going to work. You're not going to sit there and think you really got me because I might have slipped and had a relapse. It's not going to tear me down or break my heart or whatever you're trying to do. Hell, I don't know. It's not going to bother me. It happens. Have compassion for people. Don't sit there and bash them for it. Don't make it worse for them. Don't try to make it worse for them. Leave them alone. If you have any couth about you, or if you have any empathy in your heart, you would leave people alone that have relapsed. You wouldn't go at them and call them druggies. You wouldn't try to classify them as bad people, because let me tell you what, there's judges out there that have relapsed and that are in recovery. There's policemen that are out there in recovery. It doesn't matter where you're from or who you are. It can happen to anyone. Silver wings. Thank you. No, at first, I went a whole week and I didn't say a thing about it. And I told maybe just a few people, and it finally got out. Like yesterday, every comment I seen was, making fun of me for a relapse, or somebody like Brian up on his panel talking about it. Do you get enjoyment out of that? Do you? I'm just curious, Thanks, Remy. Yeah, I definitely recognized it. It took a minute, but if Brandon hadn't have been there to like kind of wake me up and shake me up a little bit, um, it could have ended worse. I don't usually just take a pill or two. Like, I'll eat 10 or 20. That's who I am. That's what I do. Like, I don't know how to do anything um normal. I always go big. And I don't mean that like I'm not trying to make fun of it. It's just true. Like, you couldn't hold one pill and put in my hand and sit there and hold a bottle in the next. I'm going to take that bottle and I'm going to eat the pills. And that was my ego, thinking that I could just take one. I guess I convinced myself that, oh, it's been so long, I'll never relapse. If I take them as prescribed, I'll be just fine. Well, nope. I got a hold of the bottle and I ate all of them. Not at once, but like for a couple days, I ate on them. And that was so stupid of me. But I can't change it. It happened. I have to deal with it and I have to move forward and figure out how not to let it happen again. Like, I don't know. People just kill me like with their comments. I really wish I could like put up every single comment I seen yesterday. There's probably 10 comments that I got of different people trying to make fun of me for this. And I'm like, wow. Does that make you feel better to sit there and chuckle about this? Is that funny to you? And I was really shocked to see some of the people doing it. Completely shocked. It blindsided me. Ben, you're awesome. Hey, Kathy Rebuilt. How are you this morning? Whew. Good morning, Uber Goober. How are you? Remy, and I agree with that. I understand. I think I did a live and I have no idea what I said. I think that I might have been even slurring my words, and I deleted that live because I don't even want to know. I think it was pretty bad. I think it was Brandon that actually put it on private or unlisted it or something. Because, well, there you have it. I never claimed to be perfect. In fact, I know that I'm not. I have never thought that I was better than anyone, nor will I ever. I am human. I am me. I make mistakes. We all make mistakes. But the good thing about mistakes is that we can learn from them. Narnie, I agree. Attacking someone's sobriety is absolutely off the line, crossing the line. It shouldn't happen. Like, we should be better than that. As a community, we are better than that. We can be better than that. We don't have to go so low to make content out of making fun of someone for taking Xanax or calling them trash or calling them druggies or junkies. What makes you so great that you think you can sit there and bash people for their flaws? I'll wait. What makes you so much better? I really need an answer to that. Just because someone is dealing with addiction does not make them trash. Okay? Somebody that relapsed does not make them less than. They're lucky to even be here, man. I'm telling you. I love you, Twanda. There was like 3 or 4 people that knew, like definitively knew, because I've either talked to them on a call or told them in private. You know, I didn't tell like a huge group. And I'm not even bothered by that. People are assholes. They're going to do what they do. If I didn't want it out, I wouldn't have said anything. I guess I'm kind of upset because of the way that people came at me about it. I'm like, wow, you ain't got a lick of sense, because if you did, you'd have more compassion for someone. You mean to tell me that you hate me that bad? You're going to sit there and call me names and tell me how much of a piece of shit I am because I relapsed? Wow, you're really going somewhere with your life, aren't you? I think it's gross. I think people are vile. They are absolutely vile to attack someone. You know, I seen yesterday someone going after someone's mental disability. What the fuck is wrong with you people? You don't even know if this person has a mental disorder, but you'll be the first one to put in there, well, she has a mental disorder. She's schizophrenic. You people are assholes. You don't know nothing. You sit there and want to assume and guess and trash somebody, but you suck at fact finding. Oh my gosh, is that what I think it is?
You're welcome.
Are you mad at me?
No, why?
Do you still love me?
I love you more than anything in this world. You're my babies.
Well, I love you too.
I love you.
See, that's one of the good things about marriage is that, you know, when you love someone, you don't give up on them. And I'm so grateful to have Brandon because he's never given up on me. I don't think I deserve him. He just brought me home a monster. What kind is it? It's the pineapple punch. It's one of my favorites. I love it. Oh my gosh. I am so sorry. How long have you been sitting there, Frenchie?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. How are you this morning?
Bonjour, bonjour. I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. How are you? I love your accent.
Oh my God. Thank you. But, I think I have such a, when you speak from the nose there, you're not nosy voice, nosy voice, I guess. And with my accent, I think I have a terrible voice. But thank you so much, dear. And the reason I asked you for a link, I'm so glad you spoke about that this morning. I was scared for you. I was, how do you say that? Concerned, not scared, concerned, because I really like you. I think that you have a lot of potential, that you only use 2% of the amazing potential that you have, and that it's okay. This happened, and next year it's going to be, nothing is ground in the ground. I don't know if I can say that this way. Everybody is human, and human, we make some sort of decision sometimes, but we redeem ourselves, and we move on. And if the people that surround us are not able to forgive, forget, and have resentment, it's on their own. Swipe that away.
Agreed. That was well put.
That's it. I mean, Sarah, I was married with a gentleman that had um, addiction problem. Okay. And on top of that, he was diagnosed many years after we were not together with a bipolar type, the highest type there.
Oh, I'm so
Um,
sorry.
and it's okay. I'm not the victim. He's the victim because he has to take lots of meds and, lithium and everything. But he relapsed sometimes, over, it's now been 22 years, I guess, that he's been, in this very turmoil, ups and downs. And he did relapse. And never I judged him. Never I called the police on him when he did crazy things, or I wanted to help him because um, it's an illness. It's not just you wake up one morning and you want to sniff coke. It's not like that.
Right. No, it's a
So
brain disorder. It's
e-
absolutely.
exactly, and some people they like it right away. And I have to tell you, I said that once on Tawanda's panel. I was really sick with my knee there. I had an operation, did not went well, and I'm a city tour guide, and I had to walk on that damn knee, and the pain was driving me to the point that you want to throw yourself in a ditch there, and where you're in that pain there,
Hmm.
and for 4 or 6 months they put me on Percocet. So it's opiates, yeah.
Yeah, and
And
those can be dangerous because people can get
listen,
addicted to those. Ooh.
I love that shit. I mean, whoa, instantly. So, I had to be very careful, and I knew that I liked it very much. So I asked the doctor to wind me down, and I know that I'm gonna need some other opiate soon because I'm gonna get a jaw operation there, and
Mhm.
it's a really hard operation. And the doctor told me no ibuprofen, nada, this shit, even pot won't do nothing. You have to be on strong medication. I said, okay, well, you're gonna have a plan B for me to get off that pill after, because I know I like that. So the
Mhm.
brain doesn't function the same with everybody.
No, it doesn't. You're absolutely right. It absolutely does not. Everybody's different. Everybody's
Exactly. Mm.
experience is different. Yeah.
Yes. So you don't be too hard on yourself. You're a strong girl.
Thank
you
you.
know, I'm sure that when you talk about the popo there, and you said, I don't want to see them around me, because I know that you most probably have some event with them, a little bit of action here and there, and you must have been someone that you were your biggest advocate for yourself.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? So you're a strong girl,
Thank
and what happened is nothing. It's a little relapse, and talk to someone. Me, I suggest you talk to someone outside of you too,
Oh,
and even
spiritual
outside of
connection.
Brandon. Brandon is amazing, but
Yeah.
he's not. He's emotionally involved. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Yeah. No,
So
I've actually had to go back to meetings and, start all
perfect.
over again. Yeah.
That's
I had to
perfect.
admit that I, had a relapse. And that was kind of hard to do, to sit there and admit to people that I've known for so long.
Mm-hmm.
It was hard to do, but I was glad I was able to do it.
Right.
I was glad that I was
So
able to admit it.
so right there, you just said it. You're strong enough. You
And
know, you're strong enough. You took a matter in hand. Maybe Brandon helped you to find a place to go, or you went on Zoom, or you called someone, but you did it. And you told that to the world today, not only this crew here now, the universe. So now in this timeline is fast. Okay, you move on. That's it. That's all, and you just heal from that. But what you know, what Sarah? Like I said, I think you're a very strong young woman because I'm 57, so to me you're a young woman, and you have a lot ahead in front of you. You know, next year, in 2-3 years from now, your life could be completely different. So what is happening today is not does not determine. Oh, how do I say that? Deter is not what the future is may gonna be. You know,
Mm-hmm.
in a positive way.
I agree.
So I really dislike that when people use any, whether it's addiction problem, whether it's physical, you know, shaming or fat shaming or body shaming, or whether the person is a little bit slow. I say slow because I don't want to say other discriminatory words, or regroup themselves together to bash someone. I hate that. That's why I'm not in any Discord, any DMs, because I want to be, how can I say that? I want to be a misfit. Yeah, I'm a misfit. And I don't want anyone to influence me not to like, for example, Sarah. Okay?
Yeah.
That I don't want that. I like Sarah. I want to continue to like her.
I've
And
always
if I
liked
get
you, and she
those
always
people in the, you know, it's like that. It's like we say in French, le téléphone arabe, okay? Uh, uh, you speak to someone on the phone, okay? Then you hang up. You call this other one, she hang up. You call this one. At the end of the 10 phone call, it's another story that is shared. And it's true. It's like that. People are not able to, the worst feeling, and I can speak about it because I'm in that moment as we speak, and
Mhm.
I've been in that moment for the last 6 years. Resentment. When you have
Gosh, yeah.
resentful intention, you're done. You have to, and I'm working on myself, and it's hard, it's hard, it's hard. I mean, and it's with my family. You know, it's not something with a friend there or someone on the internet, YouTube. It's with my family. I felt betrayed to hardcore, to the bone, you know?
Yeah.
So there's a lot of work I have to do, and I'm 57. I'm not gonna be tomorrow that person that is gonna be, oh yes, kumbaya, jambalaya. No, but I want to be able to redeem myself and to put my level of resentment that is at, let's say, 50% at 25, if that makes any sense.
It does.
So that's all I wanted to say. I'm very happy that you shared that, not with the world, but it's like that on the internet, but
Oh, it
with,
sure is.
you know, because I was concerned, and I know that you have the possibility, the ability to do a lot in your life. You just don't know it, okay?
Thank you, Frenchie. I really appreciate you, and I adore you so much. You've always been so kind, and I
Yeah,
appreciate you for that.
and me, I'm not the type, you know, because now maybe you're with some people that you know, okay, I have to say something. Let me put this out there. I did some video, but no, I have 11 followers, okay? I did a couple of video, nobody watched them, but I said it on my video. I don't hate, I dislike, but I don't hate. You're not gonna find me anywhere. I ate this person. I ate food. I ate, you know, I don't know, killers, stuff like that. But I don't hate these people. I dislike their behaviors, but I don't hate them. Okay?
I feel the same way. I think
Yeah.
I hate their actions sometimes because they can go really low and they can be very
Yeah. Yeah,
vindictive.
that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. If you want to talk about something, I already did a video about that. But the NGL stuff about this other lady there, it was the first time that I chat in her chat, NGL, and I was begging her to close her stream, begging her. I asked 3 times for a link. No, she didn't give it to me, of course. I'm a nobody, a misfit.
Well,
And I had to go live.
yeah.
I had to do a video. And I'm telling you, I'm not this video. I cry in this video because I'm an essay victim too. But, I don't want to talk about that. But the thing is that both, MGL was hardcore disgusting. And the mama, she should never have shared that online. Now, it's my opinion. I'm sorry, guys, if you disagree. Never protect your kids. They're the number ones there. That's it. But I didn't say she was not a good mother or anything like that. But protect your kids. Don't show them on the internet. It's too vile, And but NGL, I have no way to have any redemption towards that person. I don't see her redeem herself. Never, never, never. I don't believe in karma, to be true. I believe in those gray zones in life, You have the black, you have the white, and there's some gray zones. The gray zones are when something is happening to you. Everything goes wrong. You meet someone, you like that person don't like you, okay? You lose your job, over and over. That's the gray zone to me, okay? And you don't have any answer for that. Well, that's your karma when you speak about karma. So I think she's vile. I think I never trusted that woman since
she's evil. Like, she has no problem calling somebody's family. She has no problem calling somebody's mom. And this is on YouTube. What business do you have, going outside of YouTube and calling somebody's family member? And she has no shame. No shame.
Okay. Nobody thought about that, okay? But I know that she has a couple of brother and sister because her mom got remarried and her father got remarried.
Oh.
And how about we call her mom?
Oh, gosh.
How about we call her mom? How about her father passed away, rest in peace. But how about our sister that we don't see family member quite often over there? Huh? So what's your story, Marissa? Gonzalez?
Oh,
That's
boy.
her name, Gonzalez?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's your story? Okay? You know what? I don't care. Come after me. Put my stuff outside. I'm a nobody in Quebec City. You know what I mean? Nothing's happening here. I have a very boring life. But if it please you, but that's always the thing. Where are their family? Where are their real friends? Except of the Patreons, except of the people online. That you know what? Watch this, okay? I predict by the end of the summer, Laura and her are no friends anymore. It's going to be over, okay? Because they are two strong leaders. It doesn't mean they are strong. They are strong leaders. And they want to have the last word. And at one point, you have to give it up, And they're not ready, both of them, to. What happened in the past is going to happen again, in my opinion. And I like Science Girl. I think she's very smart and very intelligent, and she should run as fast as she can from Marissa. I'm sorry. That's it. I mean, I'm not sorry for Marissa.
They'll figure out who and what she's all about, and they'll leave. I mean, people like that don't grow a following and keep that following. People will leave because of the way that you treat people. And people know that she treats people awful. People know that. They just they stick around because it's entertaining to listen to her. And disgusting.
Yeah, But the problem, look at Banyard, and I don't know the lady. I only know what she puts out there. So that's what I know from you, Banyard. Don't be mad at me. I don't know you. I know what you put out there. What the night that she did that to the other lady, she was do you say, treating Marissa like a baby? Oh, poor baby. What the fuck? I'm so, oh, I scared.
Yeah, she's no victim, not at all. I mean, she puts
I
so
mean,
much hate out into the universe. There's no way she can be a victim of anything except her own circumstance. She's a
you
victim of
cannot
what she puts
say to a mother that she's responsible for something as gross as that. This, I mean,
Oh,
I'm
I
telling you, MGL, Marissa Gonzalez, if you don't redeem yourself to that woman, you can say, yes, you give her money, you try to help her, blah, 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 all that crap, okay? She said thank you. If you don't redeem yourself to her, your speech, your verbiage toward her, you're gonna see those gray zones coming. Believe me. And one day, your son is gonna go on the internet, and he's gonna be with his girlfriend or friend, and he's gonna see his mother act like a fucking crazy bitch.
Oh
I'm
my gosh,
sorry.
I have never in my life heard anyone go on a panel and brag about how their lady bits smell like chicken cutlets. That
I
was
can't imagine. I don't have any words in my vocabulary to describe that.
that was disgusting. And I'm ashamed
Disgusting.
that another woman could actually go out and say that about themselves. How degrading.
Yeah, degrading. And when she called BTS in breed,
Oh, that
you
made me
fuck.
so mad.
Okay, listen to me. I don't know which. Okay, I know that her mom is from. I believe her mother is Italian and her father is Puerto Rican. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
Italian. If she's from the south, they most likely are doing it in the whether marrying cousin, first cousins. Shut the fuck up. Okay. That's why your eye is looking on the wrong side. I'm sorry. I have no pity for you. And I never use stuff like that towards someone, but something's wrong with her. Life coach, you can take a 20-hour course on the internet and you build up a clientele and you become a life coach. It's something that became popular in the new millennium. You know why? Because psychologists, when you go see a therapist, I don't therapist, yeah,
Yeah.
they were too expensive. So a life coach was kind of doing that. And when you had a little bit of money, like the actors or big businessmen, they would call their life coach to have some ideas, and they say, "Well, I have a nanny, I have a butler, I have a driver, and I have a life coach. How great my life is."
Yeah.
So shove it up your ass. I'm sorry, I'm bad mouth. I'm a bad mouth today, but I'm glad that you gave me that opportunity because, to be
And
honest, that's the only person. And if she used that against you, I don't know if she did because I don't watch her. The only time I watched was that night there. Because I don't know, there was something she was speaking that was interesting. I don't know, she had someone on panel that I wanted to see, and it turned, Titi, Truthfully Trisha, and I like Truthfully Trisha. I'm sorry. Did you see how amazing she looks?
she does. She has come a long way and she's doing great.
Yes,
She's
and
doing her
and
best.
the only thing she did maybe her breast, but Perplex was saying that she had a full body reconstruction. No way, no, she didn't. She goes to the gym every fucking day.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, she's beautiful. Give her that, give it to her.
Yes,
So
the Ray, that's Frenchy.
yeah, so that's why I was there, and then it turned out to be the worst of the worst, of the worst. And you know, or us, Adrian! Are we in Rocky movie? You know?
That's
Did
funny.
you watch the Rocky movie at the end? Adrian! You know, he's screaming. She sounds like she
really
has zero femininity in her bones. Zero. She maybe have big boo boo there, but she has zero, nada, niet, not a iota of femininity. A man is attracted to women, even if they're a little bit, you know, how do you say that, healthy, you know, like they have some nice shapes, round shapes. As long as you're feminine and you're not loud and you know, you can have everything. That's what I think. Anyway, that's only my opinion. But she has zero femininity. For God's sake, wash your hair. Wash your fucking hair. I'm in a rant, but and I'm sorry, I'm taking over your show.
You are fine.
But you know, when she went after a makeup mobster,
yes.
yeah, family, that was the last draw for me. This is below and below. She knows what she went through. And you know, when MM speaks about that, you feel the tremolo in her voice when she speaks about her brother and her sister-in-law. Even if she said that she doesn't care, it's not that way. You still care, but you don't want to show it. You know, I'm there. I've been there. You know, and you use that against someone. It's I have no words again. So below, and always what is going to be the lowest thing she's going to do? Well, we shall wait and see, huh?
Yeah, that's what I've been saying all along. Like, when is it going to end? How far are you going to go? You've already called and contacted people's families. What else are you going to do? Like, why are you even calling people's family members? That's my question. Why are you reaching out, contacting people's families? That's not okay.
I think that her next target is MM. If MM she's gonna go and have lunch with that person. She is that type of woman. She's not.
I do.
She has.
Have a good day, Don.
You know, she thinks she's so smart, intelligent, beyond others. She deserves all she has. She must have done something incredible to have what she has. Are you Mother Teresa? Are you the Dalai Lama? Are you Gandhi? Are you, you know, you're a human, plain, simple human being.
Well, it's people like MGL and Laura that put themselves on a pedestal, and they think that they can talk and say whatever they want, and nobody can clap back and say what they want about them. And it doesn't work that way. You know, they're on no pedestal. Laura has her Burger King crown. Whoop-de-doo.
I mean, Laura, I don't dislike Laura, okay? I don't. Sometimes she drives me nuts, but I go in her chat, and sometimes I don't because I don't like the topic. I know the candle is a big thing right now, and we're too poor to buy her candle anyway. So we cannot afford to buy the candles. So sure, yeah. But we can have a husband or a mother that can buy them for us, no? So our marketing is you start a company, you want everybody to buy, and you say that people are not able to buy your candle. How is that? It doesn't make any sense, no?
Yeah.
You could make a smaller one at $20 for the ones that are poor like me, you know? I'm joking there. But
I didn't know what to say.
But to start a business, you have to be on level ground zero. You start. So you have to put all the marketing, the incentive. you have to change your personality. I don't say change your personality by being the nicest person that you cannot be. You know what I mean, Sarah?
Mhm.
But you have to put your say, listen, guys. Of course, this is the saga is going to continue, but I want to continue this business. I find it interesting. I love doing it. And she said that it's good for it's like a therapy, when it's true. When you're doing something creative, you feel good about yourself. And I would expect that if you can help, I may put some price available for you that are not able to buy the $60 one, and
I'm
be
dumbfounded that she would put
humble,
a candle out there for
humble,
$60. Wow.
yeah, and be humble about yourself. Just be
She doesn't know
humble.
how to define humble.
That's it. But I don't think that she's as vile as the Marissa there. I think that she is very. She must be distressed right now. She has no job really.
Yeah,
Apart the
and that's what bothers me about it, Frenchie. She has no job, but she's going to sit on her panel and make fun of people for being on welfare or needing
oh that
help from the
that
state. That's disgusting.
yeah, I know. Yesterday I didn't catch her live because I would have gone in and say, well, my mother was on welfare. We were raised poor,
Yeah, she
Sarah, and
insulted so many people by saying that. She
yeah, yeah,
degrades people without thinking twice. She doesn't
yeah.
care.
She doesn't. That's it. The last time what she said about COVID, I did not catch COVID because I didn't let him attack me or something like that. I
Yeah.
did not. Yeah, fuck. I got COVID in mid October. Okay, I was hospitalized twice. Okay, and I almost died. I thought life was coming out of me. And to be fair, I'm not the same person since COVID. Okay.
Yeah.
So this is very hurtful. But even if I write in her chat something like that, she doesn't want to how do you debate about that. She has no answer. Um, and she takes too much of proud to not have been affected. But your kids were. That's worse. Your kid.
You know
You
what,
know.
CC Writer, you're right. If I relapse and act a fool and people happen to notice, that's their right. Absolutely, but you don't have to trash them for it. You don't have to degrade them for it. You don't have to make fun of them for having a relapse. Are you kidding? I mean, is that
Exactly.
okay?
You can't not do that. You can't, because then the person is gonna say, well, anyway, I'm not worth it. Look at how the people behave when something like that happened to me. So I might as well shoot myself. Have a good one, you know?
Well, there's
So
people that are fragile like that, when they come out of a
that's
relapse,
it.
it's like they're starting all over again. So they can become fragile. And words absolutely do hurt. I don't care who it is. Words can hurt. And
Yeah,
people just
because you
don't
have
have
an
the
etiquette.
empathy to
You
care.
have you have a label on you, an etiquette. And as much as you want to get rid of that etiquette, I'm telling you, my ex, he comes from a small town. Everybody knows everybody, okay? And he goes to the bank, and it's been a while. I mean, it's been like 10 years he didn't relapse, but they're looking at him like he's still an addict.
Yeah.
People are stupid. People are dumb. People, they didn't have any, how do you say that? They didn't went through life with difficulties. So they don't understand that people look at the perplex. She had a great upbringing. She always said her daddy was wonderful.
Thank
Her
you.
mom is wonderful. Her brother is wonderful. What happened to her?
Yeah. That's a great question.
I mean, what happened there? Me, I was poor. I didn't never met my father. Never this, never that. I was the bad sheep. I was this that and the other. Well, I never. I came out not too bad. Not the best I want to be, but not too bad. And I did not have the it was insane. My family was insane. But it doesn't make any sense. And they should maybe go in a retreat, with monks there. You spend 3 days there and you don't speak. You just eat, you read, you have no internet, and you try to clean yourself from your mind, of your mind or with your mind. I don't know how to say it.
I like to
And
do a lot of meditating, and meditation works so well.
And Sarah, I mean, I went to those monk place there with it's normally you go there the summer, you can take long walks and you see the sunset. It's beautiful, and also the fact that we are so used to have loud stuff on behind, music, television, internet, the kids, the dogs, the husband, the wife, the partner. We're never in peace with our mind. You know what I mean?
I absolutely do.
So, anyways, I'm sorry I took over the channel there. I'm sorry, guys.
I appreciate you, and I appreciate what you have to say, and I have a lot of respect for you. So yeah.
Thank you so much. I do have a lot of respect for you, and I have more respect than somebody that never tried anything in their life, that never had any issue, that their life is perfect and blue sky and rainbow and cha-cha-cha. No. I respect people that have gone through stuff, that I came out stronger, and that are human, and that have fall down sometimes, and they get up stronger. That's it.
Yeah. Well said. Thank you so much for coming up.
My pleasure. Thank you, Bailey, to help me reach on Sarah in the chat. And thank you all, chat. I'm sorry I derailed that a bit, but I wanted to speak to Sarah. So that's it.
I really appreciate that, and I appreciate you.
Merci beaucoup. Thank you, everybody. Merci, Sarah, again. And bisous from Frenchie. Bye, guys.
Bye, Frenchie. Have a great day.
You too. Bye-bye.
I really love Frenchie. She's such a great lady. I have always adored what she had to say. I think she's great, and I love her accent. This has been going on for an hour and 17 minutes, so I think I'm going to, jump off here. But, if you think you're going to shame me or embarrass me or whatever because I relapsed, that's not going to happen. I'm an addict. I've relapsed before. I'm not ashamed of it. It's a part of me. It's who I am. At the end of the day, that's who I am. I'm not ashamed of it. It happens. Do you make fun of, well, I shouldn't say, is it okay to make fun of somebody that has a mental disorder? No. Is it okay to make fun of somebody for having cancer? No. Is it okay to make fun of somebody who struggles with addiction? No, it's not. Be a better human being. Be a better person. Be the change you want to see. Point blank, period. Like, I'm not perfect, and I've never claimed to be perfect. But I also don't kick people when they're down. I just don't. If somebody is struggling with addiction, I'm always the first one there. What can I do to help you? Is there anything I can do? I don't have a huge ego. I don't sit there and claim to be perfect. I don't claim that I do things perfect, because God knows I don't. I'm human. We make mistakes. It's a part of life. We just pick back up and carry on and try to do better. We try to learn from our mistakes. That's a part of life. It's a part of us. So I'm not ashamed. You're not going to kick me down over this. Thank you, D-Rod. I appreciate you. Orange Butterfly, I absolutely love you. Samantha B, you're an absolute gem. You've always been so kind. And Sarah, I absolutely love you. You're always putting facts out there, and I so appreciate you for that. You always try to do what's right, and I hate it when people try to come after you for that. You know, you stand up for what you believe in, and then people try to kick you for it. I don't understand that. You know, we're in this community together, and we're going to defend people, right? Because we believe in them. And if you don't believe what the other side says, wow, like that's what they do. They try to silence people. And that's exactly what they're doing to me. They're trying to silence me. They're trying to make fun of me over a relapse. Really? Don't you have a lick of sense? Don't you have any empathy in you? No, you probably don't, because you're over there supporting Laura, who literally got fired for having no empathy. So y'all just keep over there. You stick with that. You be proud of that. Be proud to stand up for somebody that admitted they have no empathy. Oh, hey, Tatum. So it's been an hour and a half almost, so I'm going to go ahead and just jump off here. Thank you guys for, coming over here to hang out. And, I really appreciate all of you. Kathy Rebuilds, I definitely 100% appreciate you. And I really hope, thank you, Tatum. It's okay. It happens. Thank you guys for, staying around and being a part of me with all my flaws and everything else. I thank you. Thank you for, not making fun of me or not being mean to me. Thank you for having enough empathy within you to say it's going to be okay. We'll get through this. It's just another notch in the belt, and you move on and you move forward and you keep going. So, all right, guys, I'm going to go. I hope you guys have a good day. Talk to you later. I love you, Life Rewinded. Frustrated Lurker.